Coach Chris Hennings. Coach, give us a quick recap of the 4-0 weekend sweep of Montana State Billings.
Well, we're pleased that we got all the victories. I don't think we particularly played our best, especially early in the series. I don't know whether that was because of distractions or whatever with the leadoff dinner. I don't know. I don't think we were incredibly ready to play on Friday, but we survived and won, and I think we got better as the weekend went.
Questions?
Yeah, Coach, in the first couple of games, what was it, winning by one, what was it that really got the team to push through and get the win?
Well, I think it usually boils down to one or two people's performance. So in the first game, I believe it was Dominic's home run to tie it late, and once we tied that game, I thought we'd win. Being at home, having the last at-bat, and it kind of swung the way the day had gone. But really it comes down to a timely hit, a guy competing at the plate at the right time, a pitcher getting out of a jam, or a defensive player making a great play, and Johnny Carr made a couple that really saved our tail ends.
On Sunday in that first game, a great pitching outing, and then Billings hit that 2-run home run and kind of tied it up. How tell me a little bit of how your team responded in that bottom half to just score just as much to take back the lead.
Well, yeah, we were really pleased with that. When another team scores, especially multiple runs, you want some sort of a response. From a coaching standpoint, we were a little frustrated because we could feel the I don't want to say them being lethargic, but there's that tendency, you get a 3-0 or a 4-0 lead, and you kind of sit on that and you squander chances to extend it. Baseball can turn very quickly. It's a walk, an error, and a home run, and all of a sudden 3 runs are on the board. In football, you have to possess the ball 3 different times to score 3 times usually. And so, part of our job coaching is to make these guys really understand how delicate things are. And sometimes we think everything's okay, and it's baseball, you got to be careful.
Was it more a lack of maybe in-game adjustments or the week of practice that kind of resulted in the team not playing well even though they won all 4 games?
I don't know. I don't know if you can pin it to one thing, and maybe, and I don't want to take anything away from Montana Billings because we thought they had a really good club, and I knew they were going to have a solid club coming in, and trying to, sell our kids the week before that you're going to face a good club and one that's excited to play, and I know they were very excited to play. Billings was on Friday, and I think again on Saturday, game 2. There's probably too many factors to know, but I think that the things that we could control, focus and intensity pitch to pitch, is something that hurt us at times.
Sandy, what are you seeing from your pitchers? Because all weekend you had really solid performances. You just kind of feel like you can put a finger down whatever JR calls. They're going to at least try to hit the location.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of competitiveness in that whole group, and then there's just a lot of willingness to get better. And then with JR being an older guy, an older senior, he's got a little more feel for what he wants to throw and stuff like that. And we've got a pretty strong relationship. We've been together for a little while. And with some of the other guys, they just want to compete and they just kind of want to make their mark on the program.
You say you've got so many guys trying to get innings, especially early. It's kind of hard, but seeing JR come back from, you've kind of been with him, like you said, for a long time, and coming back from injuries, and same thing with Boudry coming back from, injuries. Kind of fun to see them having a good time out there on the mound again?
Oh, it's a ton of fun seeing them like the way they are, especially Booty. He's a bulldog on the mound, and then off the field, he's got a great personality, so you just feed off of that. And then JR, he's put a lot of time into it, and he's very good, so it's nice to see that he's confident and he's healthy. So,
What was it like to play at Spalizio again?
It's always nice to play at Spalizio. We like that place, and we play well there typically. It was nice, and the new infield's outstanding. Noticeable difference, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
The way the ball bounces, the way it plays, and you stand at home plate, and it's a completely different look from where it used to be. How much that field had to be lowered because of all the buildup, and it's a reverse of erosion, the wind blowing into the grass over the years. Yeah, it's really nice, and so it was good.
We've got a while before you play at home again. Now you spend the next 3 weeks on the road. What are you guys what are you preaching to the team as you are on the road for a lot of the beginning of the season.
We just want to outcompete teams. We want to out-team them, and we want to continue to put the pieces of the puzzle together, figure out our team. We want guys to keep pushing to get just a little bit better each time out, and take some of the emphasis on the wins and losses, whatever, and really focus on whether or not we're improving. Because we think if we execute all the things we need to, then those wins will take care of themselves.
Tyler, what do you see with the new infield? I mean, you've probably got the best view of anybody down low. I mean, you can really tell how flat it is, and is it faster, slower? It's truer.
Yeah, it's definitely truer. There's a visible difference sitting behind the plate. The mound seems a little higher, so it's kind of weird looking at the first weekend there. But it plays true. I think a little faster, but very nice. It's beautiful, amazing place to play at.
The
So
mound looks also bigger around.
And I
I
think.
don't know if it's because it's lower.
Well, I think some of it's an optical illusion because they've shot the grade and everything, and it's 10 inches. The old infield, they're telling me, used to sit, the ground was where the rubber is right now. That's how much they had to bring it down 10 inches to get everything back to grade. And so, the mound used to appear shorter because they couldn't build it as high because you had a natural elevation change from the ground the mound sat on to home plate. And, so our pitchers used to complain, there's not enough slope on that. And so now we're just looking at something brand new.
Yeah, now it's like, there's too much slope here, Coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look different, and you could tell you didn't get funky hops. It wasn't hitting the lip and bouncing up. So, yeah, it looks a whole lot better. Now just the outfield, right?
Yeah, now we just need to get the outfield done.
Yeah.